It's the NFC Championship game, and the road to a Super Bowl goes through Green Bay. It's the Eagles and the Packers on Sunday night.
The address is 1265 Lombardi Avenue. The place is known as Titletown. Welcome inside legendary Lambeau Field in Green Bay, Wisconsin. Coming up, a terrific matchup to decide who represents the NFC in the Super Bowl. It's the Philadelphia Eagles and the Green Bay Packers. The George Halas Trophy awaits the winner of this one, as well as a spot in the Super Bowl. Thanks for being with us. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson with you. Greg, the anticipation's thick. Love this moment where we have a champion in the NFC crowned on this field. Couple of teams that don't like each other. What are you going to be watching for in this one, partner?
Yeah, I think one of the coolest things about these conference championship games, Mike, is how well these two teams know each other. When you find yourself here in the NFC, you're playing, not maybe every year, but you're playing each other a lot. You know their tendencies, you know the roster, you know the opposing coaching staff. There's some bad blood built up, not only over the course of this season, but previous ones. And tell you what, we wanted the best two teams in the conference with a game on the line to go to the Super Bowl, and I think we got it.
Who will represent the NFC in this year's Super Bowl? We're about to find out as off we go in the NFC title game. And this will not be returned. It's an opening touchback. The Green Bay offense set to go to work for the first time. They'll be led out by the young man in his second season in the right to the air from the 30 on the first play. And he is not going anywhere. They force him out of bounds, a loss to open this game. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. Throwing now from the gun. This one complete to Amon-Ra St. Brown. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line. Here's a first carry for their running back. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up second down. Now they'll set up to throw. He'll go right and find his running back. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a first down after a gain of 7. The motion man here is Mitchell. From out of the gun, he'll throw. Throw right side, pulled in by Mitchell.
This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
Back to throw. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. So they come to the line for first down and 10. From the gun, here's a handoff. He'll be brought down inside the 25. Demario Davis there on the play. Here's a 2nd and 6. He'll drop to throw. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line. Space getting tight here. Down to the 13-yard line. They work first and 10. In the red zone now. He'll drop to throw. And he's not going to be able to get away. Good defense on the perimeter. It'll be a loss of yardage.
I think this play is a direct result of his film study. He knew exactly where that ball was going before the play was snapped, and that play recognition, man, it separates a lot of guys in this league, and it results in a negative play.
And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short. A lengthy opening drive. Now comes to this. It is third down. That is caught to the goal line and in. Amon-Ra, safe grab. Touchdown, Packers. A terrific way to start this one. Not only a touchdown, but a nice long march down the field. Makes it a long walk back to the bench for the defense.
Mike, that's about as good as you can imagine starting a game offensively. To be able to sustain that many plays and be able to cap it off with a touchdown, that is a dream start for this offense.
Auburn, good with the extra point. And the Packers will take the early advantage. They lead 7-0 in this NFC title game. 7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. Now return coming from the 7. So the Philadelphia offense set to take over for the first time. Leading this offense, their veteran quarterback.
This place is rocking right now, Mike. I mean, neither one of us can even hear each other speak. This crowd is certainly doing their part. They're trying to create as hostile of an environment as humanly possible to give their team the upper hand. And he's going to have to overcome this atmosphere if he's going to lead his team to the Super Bowl. This isn't going to be an easy task by any stretch of the imagination, but as long as he goes out there and he plays smart and aggressive, they're going to have a shot to fly back home as NFC champs.
They'll try to get the running game going. His first carry, and he'll only manage to pick up 3 yards, and that leads to third down. Harris, the man in motion. Nowhere to go. He is taken down.
Sacks are drive killers. There is no greater correlation between a defense getting off the field and the ability to rush the quarterback. And when they come on third down, that number just goes up.
Here comes the Eagles punt team. This fielded inside the 35. Packers offense ready to get going with their second possession. They lead 7-0 thanks to the touchdown on the opening drive. So try to double up here as they begin this drive 1st and 10. He'll get this out to his running back.
All right, so there's really 3 areas that a modern NFL running back has to excel at. Number 1, the traditional handoffs. Number 2, you have to be excellent and reliable in pass protection. And maybe bigger than all of them, you have to be at least serviceable out of the backfield in the passing game.
And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the first down. They'll look to throw. He's going to keep it himself.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. A little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good gain.
He'll look to throw. Quick slant taken in by Amon-Ra. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the first down. The motion man here is Mitchell. Throwing now on 1st and 10. To the left side. That's caught by Mitchell. Here's 2nd and 6. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a first down after a gain of 7. They'll look to throw again. Over the middle, he's got St. Brown. And he's close to another first down as he's brought down just shy of the marker. They'll look to throw yet again. That's a short one caught by Laporta. This drive's going to continue. They bring him down, but not before he picks up first and goal for his team. Back to the air one more time. This one caught at the 4. And he's going to be down close to the goal line. Good job defensively to make sure he did not get to the end zone. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
They went for it all on that one and just a little bit off. Ball winds up hitting the ground. They've got to move forward. The opportunities are out there. Better execution, better location, and
he will do it himself. He's in. Touchdown, Green Bay. The ability for the quarterback to run with it. Greg, great choice there as he gets in the end zone for the touchdown.
Mike, what makes the zone read so effective down near the goal line is it forces the defense to account for an extra player. In this case, it's the quarterback. And when he sees that end crash, he pulls it, and he's able to take it in himself.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This is fielded inside the 5. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. They'll begin here on the ground. And he'll bring this across the 30-yard line. It's a pickup of 4. 1 quarter down, 3 to go on the road to the Super Bowl. 14-0 is our score. And we're back at Lambeau Field in just a moment. On play action, he'll set up to throw. The pressure, too much, and he goes down.
Defense came out in a soft zone, and I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield. By the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down, he ran out of time, and that's all the pass rush needed to get into the backfield and bring him down.
That's complete. Taken in by Franklin. And he'll be taken down all the way up past the 45.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
Throwing right, it's taken in. His first catch of this NFC Championship game, good enough for a first down. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down. He'll come up now for second down and 4. Up the middle they go. And this defense up to the task there. Gain of just 2, and it's third down. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And he's going to have the first down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on third down. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. And he's going to run out of time. They get to him and bring him down.
If there's any silver lining for this drive, Mike, it's the fact that at least this sack occurred on an early down. So I guess technically they have a chance to claw themselves out of this hole, but that's the third sack of the game. This defense doesn't show any signs of slowing down.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. And they're going to get him a second time. He goes down again.
This is the epitome of team defense. Not only are you able to rush the passer and put relentless pressure on him play after play, but the coverage on the back end is so tight. There's just nowhere for the quarterback to go with the ball. You see him just continue.
And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long.
If they win this game, this pass rush is going to be a big reason why. The 5 sacks speak for itself, but their ability to disrupt the timing of this offense, that can't be overstated.
Oh, not the greatest punt there. This is going to hit and go out of bounds. The Packers offense getting things in order as they trot out for this next possession. They are backed up about as far as you can be, operating from their own 2-yard line. And a strong first down run, a pickup of 9, setting up 2nd and short.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard at the 11-yard line.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. He's got Laporta open on the left side. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the first down.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. Now they'll set up to throw. He'll get this to his tight end, Laporta. Give him 15 more on that one. They are on the move. It's a first down.
Really nice throw there. The ability to throw the ball out on the perimeter. Yes, arm strength and all of that, but it's also timing. The timing of the route. When is that wide receiver coming out of his break to deliver that ball accurately as his head comes around? If the ball's thrown too early, the receiver's not ready. If the ball's thrown too late, that's when disaster strikes.
That's catch 3 just on this drive. And it gets his team a first down.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
That's left side, caught by Musgrave.
Certainly not the biggest play of the day, but a good example of picking up positive yardage, staying ahead of the chains by a well-timed ball and a well-timed route.
On 2nd down, they'll run. Good running there. He's got the first down inside the 30.
2nd down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up a first down.
That is caught, and he'll take it on in. At 9, Mitchell. Touchdown, Packers. This defense continuing to give up points. Greg, you've been on offenses like this. This has to feel great when you're on a roll like this.
And it's really twofold, Mike. First and foremost, just like you said, every offense in the league works all week. We want to start out fast. We want to establish some early rhythm and play our style of game. They've certainly done that. Now, on the flip side, what does it do to your opponent? It takes them completely out of their game plan, knowing this early in the game, they're chasing points.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. They get across the 20, mark them at the 22-yard line. The Eagles offense ready to take over as we check out the playoff race in the NFC. So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. They're going to motion the tight end over here. And this offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack.
And the big guys up front in the offensive line just continue to not be on the same page. And we've seen it time and time again here today. This pass rush remains one step ahead of them, and it's the quarterback who continues to pay the price.
That is caught left side by Waddle.
The receiver thought he had a nice soft spot in that zone coverage, and he settles down to give a nice target to the quarterback. But the defense had eyes on him the entire time. Secure rally tackle prevents that from turning into a big play.
It's a gain of 10 yards. 1st down, Philadelphia.
It's a gain of 10. 1st down, Philadelphia.
They send the tight end in motion. A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
It's been a rough first half, but now as we approach halftime, Mike, you got to start getting some wins. And it could be something small like we just saw here. Some positive plays, build a little confidence on that sideline. So as you go into halftime, you have something to build on.
2 minutes to go here till halftime. We'll return with more of the NFC Championship game after this. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. That's caught on the right side by Waddle. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. Back to throw. That's to Waddle again. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long. They'll look to throw. Quick throw, taken in. And he'll be very close to a 1st down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot. They'll empty out the backfield as they come up for 3rd and a yard. And this offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack.
If this quarterback's offensive line had as much fight as he does, I don't think they'd be in this situation to begin with. I mean, it's not even halftime here, Mike, and they've already given up 6 sacks. At this rate, I'm not sure they're confident their quarterback's going to make it out of this game in one piece.
Patterson's kick is good. And the Eagles are on the board just before halftime.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. Which one of these two clubs is going to be Super Bowl bound? We'll find out in just a little bit. But first, let's look back to the AFC Championship game held earlier today. And it's the Jacksonville Jaguars who are heading to the Super Bowl as they await the winner of this NFC Championship game. This was an extremely one-sided first half. One team showed up, ready to go. The other's been in a daze thus far.
Both of these teams hoping to be the ones to lift the George Halas Trophy. Quarter number 3 of the NFC title game underway. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. Here comes the Philly offense now as they make their way back onto the field. And, look, they've been out of sorts throughout, Greg. They haven't had any answer for this pass rush all game.
Yeah, and it's really showing up in the sacks and also just in their ability to prevent any yards, any completions. This has just been a dominant pass defense performance here, and everything starts with the rush. The quarterback's uncomfortable. The clock gets sped up. He's got guys in his face. It's a lot easier to play defensive back, and in some of these coverage units, when you know that ball's got to come out fast, and right now, they're teeing off and taking advantage of it.
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Putting the tight end in motion. Now he'll run it. You can't beat a running quarterback. Gain of 16 and a first down.
You know, Mike, I like everything about this play except the very end. You've already picked up good yardage. You've already picked up the first down. Now get down on the ground and protect yourself. There's no reason to take those shots.
And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. 3rd and 5. He'll look to throw. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long.
The key to this play here, Mike, is the anticipation of the snap. Watch how he's able to time the center, and when that ball moves, he hits it. Gets through into the backfield, and he brings the quarterback down before the receivers even got out of their breaks.
Now, following the punt return, we have an injured player on the field. Concern on that sideline here in this NFC Championship game. 1st and 10. Now, faking the give. That's over the middle and intercepted. And he's going to set up his guys with great field position. A huge chance to cut into the deficit.
You know, Mike, I like the mindset of this offensive coordinator. He's saying, listen, I'm not looking to preserve this lead. I'm looking to extend my lead. Now, that aggressive play calling in this case led to the turnover. Now your defense has to take the field. Can they bail you out and keep this lead unchanged prior to their next possession?
The Eagles offense make their way out to take over once more. They'll start really in field goal territory already, but they're looking for more. Offense got it 1st and 10. To the outside, he's got Waddle.
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver.
This offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack.
Sometimes in the NFL, you have to be careful what you ask for. This offensive line, they were very clear to us this week. They wanted to take on this group. They loved the ability to be challenged. Well, they might have poked the bear a little bit too much because they've now surrendered a whopping 10 sacks in a single game. And I don't think there's been any signs of this pass rush slowing down.
Good job breaking the pocket and going for 14 yards, and most importantly, a first down. He'll drop to throw. That is hauled in at the 5. And he's in. Touchdown, Eagles.
Mike, we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. Two guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
Extra point by Patterson is good. And the Eagles get a bit closer here. It's now 21-10. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Packers offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. And we run you through the highlights here. It has been a very big performance from the quarterback position. Instrumental in leading and executing, and now trying to finish strong and take his team to the finish line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Back to throw here to begin the drive. Down the field, he's got St. Brown. 6 catches for him in the ball game now, and this one's good for a first down.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
And the coverage right there. This ball knocked away. It's incomplete. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Right side, it's Laporta, the tight end. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
That's good for a Green Bay Packer. First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. And that one knocked away. It's incomplete. Luke Musgrave, the tight end, was the intended target there. And that will lead to a 2nd down. They'll look to throw yet again. He'll throw it left and has his running back. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes.
Outside of a turnover, this was probably the worst-case scenario. Immediate pressure in his face with nowhere to go with the ball downfield. Just get the ball out of your hand. Live to play another down. Instead, he retreats backwards and leads to a massive loss.
Packers set to kick this one away. That's going to be out of bounds, no return. And the drive's going to start from just inside the 20-yard line. The Eagles offense and the wideout getting set to go once more. The deficit is double digits, so work to do as they begin this drive with 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. On play action, he'll set up to throw. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. And they're going to mark him down right at the 30-yard line.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start.
And that keeps them ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. Back to the air one more time. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the 1st down. 3rd and a yard. Trying to pick this one up on the ground. He's got nowhere to go. The defensive front controlling the line of scrimmage there. That's going to bring up 4th down.
You want to see linebackers play downhill, Mike, meaning there's not a lot of side-to-side pursuit. They're attacking the line of scrimmage, attacking the ball carrier. That's exactly what we saw out of this guy here. He's able to make the stop at the line of scrimmage and keep it to no gain.
And he's going to be brought down after a short return And that's where his team will get possession of the football. Out comes the Green Bay offense now as they get set to take over again. They built a nice lead for themselves here. They'll try to add to that, beginning with first down. The motion man here is Mitchell. Right away, they'll set up to throw. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Back to the air again on 2nd and 10.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
And they will continue to go backwards. He's taken down for a sack.
At some point, you would just like to see that internal clock start to speed up. The longer the play goes on, the more vulnerable you become as the quarterback. Get rid of the ball, but no matter what, you have to avoid the sack.
On comes the Packers punting team. They'll be looking for something a little better than that first effort, which he shanked. This kick hangs up, and a fair catch will be taken beyond the 35-yard line. The Eagles offense starting to trot out for this next possession. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield.
Finding yourself down here, multiple scores in the second half. The defense is going to give you some friendly run looks, so don't be afraid to mix it in there. But if you're going to find yourself coming back from this deficit, you're going to have to do it primarily through the air with just a little bit of mix of the run.
And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. Very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete. After back-to-back incompletions, they now face 3rd down and 10. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. He's got the hook up there to Waddle. 6 catches for him in the ball game now, and this one's good for a 1st down.
This is clinic tape for any young wide receiver out there watching this guy run routes. He has the defender thinking everything is a go ball. Attack him vertically, and then when you get to your route depth, you stick that foot in the ground, you break in, balls on time, results in a nice 1st down pickup.
Short pass taken in by the tight end. And he's close to another 1st down as he's brought down just shy of the marker. Here's 2nd and 2. They'll look to throw again. He runs with it. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line. A pickup of 14 as he takes it to the 14. 1 quarter remains in the NFC Championship game. This is the NFL Playoffs on EA Sports. On the move at the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Tight end going in motion here. To the air now on 1st and 10. Now they'll set up to throw. He pulls it in around the 5. And it'll be a short pickup that's not enough for the 1st down. They'll look to pick this up 3rd and a yard.
those plays are killers for a defense. You think you have the quarterback hemmed in. You think you have a chance for your pass rush to get you off the field. Instead, he gets away, picks up some tough yards, and sets his team up 1st and goal.
And he will score! Game on! Touchdown, Philadelphia. Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance, but can they get a stop and get the ball back again for a chance to go down and really make this one interesting?
The Eagles will set up for the two-point conversion.
Tight end on the move left. He'll swing that out wide, and he's going to be stopped in the backfield, taken down back at the 3.
So they decide to put the ball in the air, which I don't mind on this two-point try, but the execution was just a little bit off, and it's not going to work out in their favor this time around.
So, things a little more interesting now. Back to a one-score game as they kick it away. The return starts from the 5. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. The Packers offense ready to go as we give you a look at the current playoff race. Here's 1st and 10. Here's a zone read to start the drive. Just refusing to go down. He winds up with a gain of 7. Here's 2nd and 3 to go.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
Now give on the ground. And he's going to weave his way forward. It's a 1st down at the 44-yard line.
I think this 2nd down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a 3rd down and short. But there's no need for 3rd down. He was able to get enough on 2nd, and they get a fresh set of downs.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. A very nice open field tackle there. He could not get free and gains nothing. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Back to throw. As completed is St. Brown. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
A lot could go wrong anytime you decide to put the ball in the air here late in the 4th quarter as you're trying to run out the clock and protect this lead. But at the same time, I like that they haven't gone super conservative. Just handoff right, handoff left. And it just turns into tackling practice. So I like the balance of making the defense defend everything, because right now...
Oh, they got the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by Roger McCreary.
Just a brutal mistake there, Mike. I mean, they have a chance to put a late scoring drive together and increase their lead. But now with that interception, all the momentum shifts to their opponents, and now they got to rely on their defense to hopefully get a stop and get them the ball back.
The visitors' offense ready to see what they can do with this next possession. The deficit is 5, so they'll try to put a drive together here, and they'll begin it with 1st and 10. They'll look to throw. He'll get this out to his running back. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. He'll look to throw. He'll go underneath here. The running back out of the backfield. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down. He'll try to get this one on the ground. And he's going to have an Eagles first down. At least it appears that way. He got it maybe by the length of the football.
First down, Eagles.
They'll stay on the ground. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground. They'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And they'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a first down. He'll drop to throw. Quick throw, taken in. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
Back to the air once more on 2nd down. He's going to be marked down at the 12-yard line.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest, and that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. Good blocking, and he's in. Touchdown, Eagles. He is shining in this postseason spotlight. That's his 2nd touchdown of the game. What a game this has been. Back and forth we go, and that 4th quarter score changes the lead one more time.
And we've seen the lead go back and forth, Mike, and now the question is, can they get a stop? Can they find a way defensively to hang on to this lead and get themselves this big win?
And he will get into the end zone. The conversion is good, and the lead is up to 3 here in the 4th quarter.
Everybody's looking to end every drive with 6, but when you can turn that 6 into 8, man, what a confidence boost coming off the field, and they're going to force their opponent now to start chasing.
So now playing with the lead after that 4th quarter touchdown, time to kick it back the other way. A safe kick taken at the 5. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. Following the kickoff, we have an injured player on the field. Concern on that sideline here in this NFC Championship game. The motion man here is Mitchell. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. From out of the gun, he'll throw. Got his receiver on the in-cut. He's got it. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
Well, it goes without saying. You want to play wide receiver in the NFL, Mike. How well can you change directions? How fast can you get your body from one direction to another? And when you can cut like this guy, I'm not sure how you guard him.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Right side, it's Laporta, the tight end. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
This is a great look here, Mike, when you have a very versatile tight end, the ability to move him around. He's like the ultimate chess piece. In this snap, he's lined up in the slot. His ability to get downfield and use that big body. When you're going against these zone defenses, oftentimes that's the vulnerability of the coverage. The ball was on time, the ball was accurate, and then his big tight end, he just did the rest.
They'll drop to throw. Open man downfield, it's Mitchell. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10.
And now we're at the point of the game, Mike, where someone has to step up and make a play. It's exactly what this quarterback and his receiver did. It gives them now a fresh set of downs and a chance to go down and make this game very interesting.
Here we go. First and goal. They'll run here. Down to the 4. It'll be second and goal. To the end zone there, but it is incomplete. Adonai Mitchell, the intended target. And now it's third and goal. And they're going to track him down. He couldn't find a receiver, and down he goes.
I don't envy the decision that this head coach has ahead of him. This is why you get paid the big bucks. Do you play it safe and kick the field goal and try to extend the game? I think if I'm him, down here inside the 5-yard line, fourth and goal, I can win this thing in regulation. I'm keeping this ball in the hands of my offense, and I'm going for the win.
So the Eagles will use their first time out here. So, pressure kick coming now for Brandon Aubrey. This to force overtime. This one is on target, and it is good. And we are almost certainly bound for overtime.
And that's just a big-time kick right there. I mean, think about all the things running through this kicker's head. He knows if he misses it, this game's over. But he's cool. He's calm. He steps up, takes a deep breath, and he knocks it through to extend this game.
Here we go. One final play. Now a shot here, deep middle. And penalty flags come in as it winds up incomplete, but no doubt there was contact there. So now, pressure situation for Riley Patterson. This one he's got to have. This kick is good. And they are moving on. They survive and advance in the playoffs. So it's a win here for the visiting Eagles. As their fans will celebrate, they claim the George Halas Trophy, champions of the NFC. Next stop, the Super Bowl. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. Good night from Lambeau Field.